Why spend $110 on a jersey when you can buy them for $35 at thejerseygod.com? All sports available, worldwide shipping, link in the description.
What's going on, guys? It's Eugene. Today I'm back with another video. So today we have for you guys NBA Legends explain the use of steroids and illegal substances. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and also smash the like button. Let's see if we get 100 likes on this video. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel to catch all the new content. We are releasing daily videos for the rest of 2021, so you don't want to miss out. With that being said, let's get into NBA Legends explain steroids and the use of illegal substances.
Caught up in that net. You can just talk about how pervasive it's been in various sports. Are we ever going to, after we've gotten to this point, are we ever not going to be talking about that? Are we ever going to get to a point where everybody's just playing the game on the up and up, play it clean, rehab your injuries the right way, or are you always looking for the next deer antler spray? Steve?
I think we're always going to be talking about this stuff because it seems like it's impossible to differentiate between one thing and another. Every athlete's going to push the limit as far as they can in terms of what they can do to get better, and then it's up to the individual athlete to decide if he's going to cross that line. But I think there's a gray area that sometimes guys kind of get into where they're not even sure if they're taking something that's illegal or not.
Science is ever changing, and I think we are always going to talk about players taking performance enhancing drugs, because what's interesting is I've asked myself this question: if we could take a pill or deer antler spray that could make us perform to the level of Michael Jordan, to compete at that level, because he was so far advanced over everyone. If you could take a pill and compete with Michael Jordan at that level, would we have taken that in the 90s?
Well, the moral question, though.
No, I'm just saying if it wouldn't hurt you, if it wasn't going to hurt you but make you perform at that level.
But if you knew it was against the rule of your sport.
Hold on. But here's my thing. I don't know.
Hold on, let me make this one point.
I don't know.
See, I don't think it has anything to do with morality, Ernie. I think it has something to do with economics. And I've said this before. If I'm poor and I'm not quite good enough, and let's say I don't want to single out any country or something, but if I'm poor and I'm coming from some little island and I got a chance to make 10, 20, 30 million dollars a year, I ain't gonna lie, I'm shooting something in my ass.
Well, that's what most when you're talking about the baseball players.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
Because
seriously, I try not to ever be a hypocrite. I don't ever want to be a hypocrite. It's so easy for these guys who got great lives to say, I wouldn't do this. But if I'm from some little island and the whole island is poor and I got a chance to make $20 million a year, I'm not worried about the moral high ground. I'm trying to make life better for my family.
I see that part of it, but the other part of it is that you do have guys who are well off and who have established careers and are stars in their various leagues who still see a need to cross that line.
They do that because the pressure of winning gets so high. We're all in the business of, being analysts now. We put a lot of pressure on them. The critics put a lot of pressure on them. They put a lot of pressure on themselves. So the pressure of winning is so high that, sometimes you do things you're not supposed to do. I don't lie. Every now and then, I used to look at the things at the NBA, which was letter of the law. So, and I'd go in GNC and I'd see some Fat Boy Burner Plus, and I'd check it. So if I didn't see something that was on the letter of the law, I would think it's okay. But see, a lot of time where these guys get in trouble is the derivatives of something that's on the letter of the law. See, we don't know that. See, we'll just go in GNC, Fat Boy, Burn It Plus, lose 20 pounds in 10 days. We'll check it, boom, 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 it's nothing there.
Is that what it's really called?
No, but, I always used to go in.
Ernie, I think we did, though. I think when I was young, people say go get a weight vest. I ran out and got a weight vest. Them little moon boots to jump higher. Creatine. I had no clue what was in creatine. I started taking it because they said I need to be stronger. I mean, creatine could have been something that was banned. So I think we did do it in our generation. It just wasn't a lot of stuff out there. And I think also, you look at different sports. In basketball, you probably don't see it. Our contracts are guaranteed. Probably if I was playing football and my contract wasn't guaranteed to feed my family, you never know what you would do because you don't have guaranteed contracts like we have in professional baseball and professional basketball.
It is interesting that, and I don't know if you guys ever experienced any of it, but I can honestly say in 15 years of playing in the NBA, I never suspected a single teammate of taking a PED. Maybe I'm a little naive, but I really believe that it was just not part of the basketball culture. But I don't know why that's the case, because there's got to be stuff that we could have taken to help recovery, you know, all the stuff the Tour de France guys were doing. Maybe that would help NBA players. But do you guys ever remember?
I never saw a guy use PEDs in any shape, form whatsoever. But like I say, I try not to ever be a hypocrite on television or whatever. If I wasn't quite good enough, because obviously there's so many players who are really close to being good enough to play in the NBA. If I could take a shot or take some pills, I probably would do it, because this is like basketball was going to be my job, my career. And there's a lot of guys who ain't quite good enough to play in the NBA. Like, and it's such a fine line. You guys know that. And
here's the question: do you take that pill to make it into the NBA, or are you taking that pill once you're in it to take you to another level to compete with the Shaquille O'Neals, with the LeBron James, with the Kobe Bryants? See, that's the gray area that people are talking about. You've got guys that are already in professional baseball, in football, that have made it, that are stars, and then they take it, they blow up to make all these enormous records. But to me, that's what I have a problem with. They've already made it, and now they're trying to solidify themselves and take it to a different level.
Because there's so much pressure on stars to put up numbers, like Shaquille said. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, to be honest with you, because you know you're going to get killed if you don't play well. So you're like, I want to stay at this level, because players aren't judged by, they're judged by how much money they make.
Right.
You know, so they're like, oh, this guy's making $25 million. He's got to do this. He's not playing well. So there's enormous pressure on you, to be honest with you.
I was battling a shoulder injury throughout my workouts. I took something that I shouldn't be taking. I should have double search, research, whatever I should have taken. And shouldn't be in this situation right now. But I'm really sorry, you know, to put myself in this situation and the organization too.
One of your former teammates suspended this year in the NBA, Hito Turkoglu.
Yeah, I think you got to watch your trainer, you know, too, because these guys said you trust. So when I played, there were several trainers I'm sure all you guys I worked out with, and I trust blindly, you know. Give me eggs, give me your food, and things like that. So I've never, though, seen or suspected anybody in the history. And if you look at Hito's body, he's taking the wrong PEDs.
I was going to say, you look at his numbers, and PED may not be the right thing to say. It wasn't exactly enhancing anything.
I played with Lindsey Hunter in Detroit, and it was funny. He got suspended 10 games for taking his wife's diet pill. And we were teasing him because he was just out of shape. And
that was probably worse than the suspension, just hearing what you guys had to say about that.
You know, but one thing, though, is that in basketball, I think we're a little bit lucky and different. Like you said, you know, you can't just sit here and judge. But in basketball, you know, your skill set kind of makes you. You could be a fat, slow guy and still be able to post up. You could run. You know, I don't think we've ever had to really see that. And I hope in basketball you never do see that because of the skill set. Now, in other sports, you know, I don't know why, but when you have guys, I will say when you have guys that are already there and have won something 6, 7 times, 8 times, and you take, you know, the community's trust and things like that, I think morally you might have a responsibility once you're already there. But like you said, if I'm coming from another country or if I have nothing or, you know, who knows what it is. I'm just glad we were never put in that position.
So that's it for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Like I said at the beginning, we're releasing daily videos for all of 2021, so you don't want to miss out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.